The dark, brooding soul known as Ryoga Hibiki. The bubbly, free spirit that is shampoo. The spiral of unrelenting dementia that makes up Happosai. The world of Ranma 1/2 has a cornucopia of colorful characters which made an incredible journey from the pages of the manga to the small screen. They range from gigantic to teensy tiny, docile to barbaric, stone-faced to off-the-wall goofy. Each character is different in his or her own way, much like we, the viewers. They complement our styles, attitudes, and psyches, and each distinct character has garnered his or her own fan following. But there is one special type of quote-unquote character, which oft-times goes underappreciated and unnoticed. A character unfamiliar to those of us who solely read the manga. A character visible to the ear, but not the eye. No, it's not Master Chingansai. It is none other than the anime soundtrack, an integral part of the series just as important as any of its main players. Like Ranma 1/2's diverse cast of characters, the series soundtrack has its own recurring standout stars. We who know the show most definitely have our favorites. During a fierce battle, nothing gets the heart pumping more than this little ditty. When things slow down and get a little more serious, one might hear this familiar tune in the background. And nothing accompanies a slow, lumbering panda bear better than a weird tune like this. In addition to the background music, many popular Japanese bands have bestowed their talent on Ranma 1/2 the series. Some of the more popular ones being J-pop band Rabbit's heart-pumping anthem, Don't You Know It's Love, the theme to Ranma 1/2 the movie, Big Trouble in Nakhon China. Vision channeled the late Freddie Mercury in its epic guitar-heavy tune, Love Seeker, the theme for Series 7, Ranma Forever. And how can we forget the song that gave us the greatest first impression in the history of anime, Etsuko Nishio's Don't Make Me Wild Like You. The discography to emerge from Ranma 1/2 the series is staggering. Each song, be it a BGM or an original J-pop tune, has its own character. They'll pump you up, convey emotion, and match perfectly the actions of the characters on screen. Of all the music groups to come out of Ranma 1/2, none are more prolific than a small, unassuming quintet by the name of Doco. Not only is Doco the series' official house band, but it is the only band to take center stage as its own living, breathing character in the Ranma 1/2 universe. Doco is actually a parody of a popular J-pop group called Coco, which debuted on September 6th, 1989, with the album Strawberry. Coco wrote and recorded songs that would later be covered by Doco, such as Equal Romance, So Many Memories. The members of the all-girl parody group Doco are what the Japanese refer to as seiyuu, Japanese voice actors who work in radio, television, and movies. The group has 5 members, each one a member of Ranma 1/2's Japanese voice cast. Like the Spice Girls, each offers her own personality to the tunes, the 5 of them combined, making for one unique sound. NORIKO Hidaka provides the voice of Akane Tendo, and could be considered the unofficial leader of the group. She was a well-known Tarento in Japan, a type of media diva or cultural icon. Think Paris Hilton only with more talent. As the princess of the group, her vocals are friendly, yet melodious and strong. She complements the others perfectly, often with she as the centerpiece. A real down-to-earth kinda girl, with a real down-to-earth kinda sound. Megumi Hayashibara, or girl-type Ranma, may look sweet on the outside, but trust me, she's a little firecracker. She almost pursued a career in nursing before jumping into the world of anime voiceover, and became a top-selling recording artist in Japan. Staying in character, she is the loose cannon of the group. Very easily, her vocals can get wild and angry, and in some songs they even display a sort of reluctance, befitting a guy incognito amongst an all-girl pop group. Girl-type Ranma has a too cool for school attitude and a spitfire personality. Kikuko Inoue plays the role of the friendly, motherly Kasumi Tendo, Doco's obvious choice for a mother figure. She is a very popular singer and voice actress in Japan, most famous for her role as Belle Dandy from Ah, My Goddess. And she is also the head of a voice acting company called Office Anemone. As 1/5 of Doco, Kasumi's charming personality shines through in her vocals, which are soft and genuine. True to herself, you will never see Kasumi slut it up and get down and dirty. She has the voice of an angel, and while the others may fill you with lustful, naughty thoughts, Kasumi will make you fall in love with her. Minami Takayama is the voice of the young, headstrong Nabiki Tendo. Not only is she a perennial seiyuu, lending her voice to countless memorable roles in anime, video games, and movie dubs, but a popular Japanese songstress as well, herself one half of the renowned J-pop group Tumix. Nabiki is a rebellious character who often goes off and does her own thing, and as part of the Fab Five, the story is no different. While the other four go for the high register, Nabiki lets loose a more bellicose caterwaul, which not only sounds great on its own, but makes for optimal harmonies. There's something very rock and roll about Nabiki. Maybe it's because of that material girl attitude we're all familiar with. Whatever it is, it gives Doco that much needed dose of moxie amidst its frou-frou image, thus balancing the group nicely. Rei Sakuma provides the most unique voice to the group, that of the chirpy, bubbly, chipper little Amazon named Shampoo. Sakuma is a big name in the Japanese voice acting community, lending her pipes to tons of diverse characters in many popular anime. Not to look at her in a negative light, but Shampoo is a very ditzy character, and that more than carries over into her vocals. The other singers' voices melt together into one sound, but Shampoo, bless her little heart, her vocals stick out like a sore thumb. The Chinese accent and air-headed affectation make her vocals the easiest to pick out of the lineup. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you. Oh no, quite the opposite. This makes Shampoo a standout star of Doco, a highly merchandisable character, one who injects every song with the sweet sound of cute. Who knows, if Doco were in real life touring the country and taking the world by storm, I could totally see Shampoo developing her own fanbase, getting a big head, and leaving the group for a solo career. It would sure beat working at the Cat Cafe.